Hi, my name is MHolloway, and I graduated from Stephen F. Austin State University with my Bachelor of Science in Interdisciplinary Studies in 2016. I immediately had my 4 through 8 core subject certification. I received my ESL certification in 2017 and my EC through 6 core subject certification in 2019. During this time, I was a 4th grade math and science teacher, and then I transitioned to the math teacher for all of the 4th grade. I graduated with my master's in education with an emphasis on instructional coaching from the University of Texas at Tyler in May 2020. This last year, I taught 2nd grade self-contained, and I had the highest achievement for growth in reading. And this upcoming year, I've been asked to move to 1st grade to assist in growing students who have fallen severely behind grade level for reading. I would say that my leadership style in my classroom is primarily a constructivist style. This leadership style most closely aligns to my instructional delivery. My class is very exploratory based and discovery, and it is student led and targeted instructional groups. When I am coaching a new teacher, I would say that my leadership style leans more towards the transformational leadership style. The relationships that are built with teachers is the most effective way to help everyone succeed. There's a mutual level of respect and trust that allows for transparent two-way dialogue to occur. In 2018, I attended Kagan Cooperative Learning Conference in Orlando. I've also attended several trainings that Region 10 host, such as the Explosive Child and their ESL Summit, to name a few. Most recently, I've had the privilege to be part of the Blended Learning pilot program at my campus. So I have attended several professional developments before, during, and after the school year regarding blended learning. The last book I read was Hacking School Discipline by Nathan Maynard. We read this book together as a staff to ensure consistency across the campus, and it provides insight on behaviors and methods of approach to help students with behavior issues in classrooms. A few of the leadership opportunities I have participated in have been to be a part of interview committees for both teachers and the assistant principal. I'm also a member of the campus leadership team, and when we were a 3 through 6th grade campus, I was the elementary UIL academic coordinator and the student council sponsor. I think a major component of working with someone, especially if they are struggling, is to have a relationship with them so that they feel comfortable to be around you, to be transparent about what's really going on. Once you can have that initial conversation with them, then together you can collaborate about an intentional plan for problem solving. Once a plan is in place, it is critical to schedule a follow-up time with that person to either confirm the strategy that you have in place is working with data and evidence, or to determine a new strategy. Continuous monitoring will ensure that the same problems do not arise again, and if they do, you are prepared for how to strategize an action plan to overcome this issue. I am the secretary for the PTO for my campus. I also attend various sporting events for the district, as well as my students' Little League games that occur on the weekends when I'm able. I attend school board meetings, and when my campus or the district hosts an activity night that involves families or the community, I always try to attend those so that I can have additional communication opportunities and chances to connect with families and community members. I am licensed in 2 different professions. My first career was cosmetology, and my second career is teaching. My biggest success would be to already have completed my master's and initiating the process for my doctorate. My family is successful career-wise, but I am the first person in my family to go to college, much less graduate from college. And to be the first person to attend and graduate, but also to hold 2 degrees while working towards my third makes me extremely proud of myself. To prioritize tasks, I start with analyzing levels of critical importance. Everything is important, but what needs to happen first will take priority. And then from there, I assemble a to-do list and add timelines of when each item needs to be or should be accomplished by to meet deadlines and criteria for each assigned task. I also color code, label, and use my planner faithfully. I think an example of out-of-the-box thinking would be to utilize an activity like an escape room to deliver a lessons activity instead of a traditional type of activity. This is going to increase the student engagement and utilize their problem-solving skills, as well as incorporate critical thinking, which is needed for everyday life outside of school. As someone who participated in the pilot program for blended learning, I believe that education is taking a turn towards individualized learning plans. The one-size-fits-all curriculum in the past isn't viable any longer for the complexity and the various levels of student learners that we have in public education today. Technology has made a great contribution to the possibility for this to happen and will increase the potential in the future. As part of utilizing the blended learning in my classroom, each student had the use of technology as part of their playlist. The playlist is a way for them to use like a menu that's targeted content specific items that they can choose from during their day. Some students work primarily using technology and no paper, while others use a combination of the two. The use of the programs such as Epic that will read to students is a great way to allow them to hear what a good reader sounds like, and that'll help them with developing their fluency. What motivates me most is success. I really like to win, but I also really love for others to win too. I want to help anyone I can succeed, however they need help in doing so. I love the accomplished feeling when everyone can experience their own level or version of success. My biggest strength is that I am fiercely determined. Once I set my mind to do something, I'm absolutely going to make it happen and it's going to be accomplished. And nothing is going to stop me from accomplishing it. My biggest weakness is that I'm too self critical and I have extremely high expectations for myself. While most of the time it can be a good thing, sometimes I put too much pressure on myself to accomplish too much. If I could change anything, it would be that the students are assessed less. I completely understand that assessments are necessary, and I do think that they have a purpose, but I do not believe that they should be the sole measure of student achievement and growth. If we're going to look at the whole child, we need to consider all of the factors that are involved with student achievement, not just a test score. The main reason I want to be an administrator is to expand my impact from just my classroom and extend it across a whole campus. In an administrator position, I will not only be able to just assist teachers in their professional career growth, but I will also be able to impact students, and that will lend itself to increasing student achievement. What is the shortest month? May. It only has 3 letters.